What's the most insulting benefit a job has offered you? My boss at the marketing agency announced with great excitement that they were implementing a new employee wellness program. After months of us complaining about 60-hour work weeks and no health insurance, we thought they'd finally gotten the message. The whole office gathered for the big reveal, expecting gym memberships or mental health days. Instead, our boss proudly unveiled their solution: a single ping pong table in the break room and mandatory fun time every Friday at 4 p.m. He stood there beaming like he'd just cured workplace depression with a $50 table from Walmart. The ping pong table was the cheapest one available, already wobbly on day one, and took up half the break room where we used to eat lunch. Our boss acted like he'd revolutionized workplace culture, sending company-wide emails about work-life balance and our commitment to employee happiness. The mandatory fun time meant we all had to pretend to enjoy ping pong for 30 minutes, while still being expected to finish our regular workload. Missing fun time resulted in a meeting about not being a team player and lacking enthusiasm for company culture initiatives. He even created a PowerPoint presentation about how ping pong would reduce stress and increase productivity. Things got more ridiculous when they started tracking our ping pong usage. There was literally a sign-up sheet to ensure everyone participated equally, and our boss would walk by taking notes on who seemed enthusiastic about the program. He hired someone to teach us ping pong techniques during lunch breaks, which meant we couldn't eat. The trainer was his nephew who'd never played competitively but needed a job and charged $50 an hour for professional coaching. We were paying for ping pong lessons while still working without health insurance, paid sick days, or decent salaries. The nephew would give us lectures about paddle grip technique while we sat there hungry and exhausted. The situation escalated when our boss decided to expand the program. He bought a scoreboard, created tournament brackets, and started ranking employees based on their ping pong performance. Our monthly performance reviews began including a section on recreational participation scores, alongside our actual work metrics. He suggested that ping pong skills demonstrated leadership potential and teamwork abilities. People started practicing during unpaid overtime just to avoid getting dinged on their evaluations. The most ridiculous part was when he announced that ping pong tournament winners would get priority consideration for promotions. The absurdity peaked when our boss submitted the ping pong program to a Best Places to Work contest and expected us to write testimonials about how the table had transformed our workplace experience. He wanted quotes like, "This ping pong table saved my mental health," and "I've never felt more valued as an employee." When the local business journal came to photograph our innovative wellness initiative, we had to pose around the wobbly table pretending it was life-changing technology. He gave interviews about being a visionary leader who understood what modern employees really needed. The whole charade collapsed when the ping pong table finally broke during a mandatory fun session. Instead of replacing it, our boss sent an email saying the program had been so successful that we'd all internalized the wellness principles and no longer needed the physical table. He'd moved on to his next brilliant idea: mandatory team lunches where we'd all chip in money to buy lunch for him while discussing gratitude and leadership. The broken table sat in the corner for months as a monument to corporate delusion. Sometimes the most insulting benefit is realizing your boss thinks a broken ping pong table is equivalent to treating employees like human beings.